California Dairies came to us and they said, hey, we want a team. We don't want to lowball this thing. We want to make sure we have a project that we can be proud of. We want to make sure that we work with contractors that are going to help us to succeed.
Big D has built many facilities like this over the years since the 80s. Big D's culture is to be the most sought after company in the world. And you don't get that without, building teams and building partners and having relationships.
Timeline is the biggest challenge. So we purchased the property for this site back in end of June of 2023. And here we are, January 2025, running products, as you can see behind me. So pretty expedited process to get to this point. So very successful in managing and navigating, California laws, City of Bakersfield laws. So it's been a fast track project that's really been a challenge, but exceptional in the same breath.
The number one thing I look for in a sub is the relationship. And a lot of times that'll start off with the pre-construction team, how they're interacting with each other, how they're responding to questions that they're asking, how in depth are they looking into the project. We don't want people to miss things on the bid. We want them to be successful.
I think the goal from the start was always a schedule with this project. I think everybody knew coming in that it was going to be hard to hit the schedule. Like the owner has very ambitious goals, and I think as subcontractors, we all had to figure out how we're going to navigate that and try to hit these goals for him.
Big D has been an amazing lead on this, and then all the contractors they brought in. So Mark III and Interstates and all their subs. I've never worked on a project quite like this before, and just where everybody works together.
The culture here was definitely, I think, an eye-opener for a lot of us. Having that open communication, that way we could work with each other. I think coming along with them in a straightforward mentality, being transparent with Big D and other trades, I think that helped out a lot.
So you've got a great team, you've got brand new technology all over the place in this whole plant, and then great people to work with.
A lot of the guys we hired in-house were from Bakersfield, so we wanted to start like an after-hours softball, basketball, try to come together and work together. That way we know we all got along well, so made the workload a lot easier to be able to work with someone you trust.
There's days where you're like, man, I don't know if we can do this, but as a whole, I think as we've gone, it's all kind of come together and everybody rowing in the same direction to try to get the job done, and it's there.
Long days, worked hard, but to be able to come and see, milk coming off the line and what we've done in such a short period of time is pretty incredible.
The first challenge that comes to mind is the corridor. I think sitting together in a meeting, pre-planning how we were gonna rate, pipe racks, level 1 and then level 2. At the same time, level 1 had to be tested. It was a struggle at first because we didn't know what we were gonna do. So when we all figured out that we were gonna, rig everything up sections by sections, and at the same time everything was gonna move faster, huge success from, JDT, Big D, Interstates, our side as well. So I think this is an eye-opener for all of us, really, that the sky is the limit.
So Big D introduced me to Mark III. Not only the type of work that they've done, but really just the caliber of people they brought on site.
Everyone you talk to here will say that this is the best project they've been on for people working together, and we're proud of that. I mean, that's a goal of mine. You got to have fun what you're doing.
Mark III's been an amazing partner. So, if I ever get the chance to be involved with another build, Mark III will definitely be one of the partners of choice. As I get the chance to reflect, honestly, I'm very proud of what's been done here. For me personally, because I've been intimately involved from the beginning, had the opportunity to be part of the design, part of the, identifying the location. So for me, it gives me a lot of pride to see where we are. And you can talk to a lot of the people that have been part of this project. And one of the things they're going to share that is unique for this project, and even unique for me, is the relationships that people have working together. It's been a project where people have found that they can communicate effectively. Even though it's an extremely fast build, people have been able to perform and work well together in really some difficult and challenging situations.
All of our subcontractors have a great respect for each other, and that's really what brings the project up so quick. There's no way you could build a project like this this fast without having respect through all the trades. That's why I'm in construction. Be able to tell my kids, hey, you know, I was involved in that project. It's huge. You know, especially when you look at something like this and you see how quickly it went together, you see how, you know, everybody pulled together to make things happen.